Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, and you can see we had this massive move in the market last week. So what are we going to do about the forthcoming week? What are my thoughts on the forthcoming week? We've got a busy week on the data front. Before I forget, the US clocks have now gone back, so we're back to the normal 5-hour gap with New York here in the UK. And on Monday we have Japan on holiday, UK manufacturing 9:30, ISM 3 PM for the US. The main things are Aussie rates Tuesday, US trade balance Tuesday, and then it gets very interesting. On Friday we've got non-farm payroll. Before we get to non-farm payroll, we've got UK and Euro rates. And the big question is, on Thursday, is the ECB going to introduce easing? The market has been expecting easing. The ECB have hesitated and refrained from committing to easing. We now need to see if they feel that there are deflationary pressures in mainland Europe sufficient enough to warrant the instruction of easing. So I think the trick is, when you've got a market this extended, is just keep, what I say extended, we're close to the 70 mark on the RSI, but we're not over it. So I would just keep buying pullbacks until they stop working. So a pullback here would be this level here on the Dow, which would be 17,250 roughly. On the pound yen, a massive move on the pound yen. The pullback area is 178. The fib area is 177.50 roughly. So if you hold out for a cheeky price, and let's see if we get a pullback. If you look at previous big moves, very big daily bars, you can see here we hesitated. Sorry, something wrong on my screen. Here we pushed up for 2 days, consolidated, and then ran. And here we had a big push, little hesitation next day, and then went into resistance. Effectively, the only marker we got up here is 180.70 area, the high on the Scottish referendum day. So let's see if we can pull back to this support area, and then push up into fibs. And the main area of resistance, certainly in the weekly, let me have a look at the daily, is 184, and that would tie up with 127 extension on the daily, 184. And switching to the euro, this just looks lower. If they introduce easing, this could pull the rug under the euro US dollar, which is what the Euro Central Bank would like. So any pullbacks to 126 are shortable. RSI is just under the midline, and that looks as if that could be heading potentially as far down as 120. 120.40 was the low of 2012, July 2012. This is massive support, so if you are going to short here, keep a sensible position size and don't load your boots. The lower you are when you short, the lower the probability. If you see something stalling, potentially rolling over when you're this high, you've got, you know we're going to be wrong much closer, whereas you don't. It's much further away here. So I'll go over this on the Traders Roundtable, but I would keep trading the trend, which is down, and let's see if we can really drop hard. Aussie rates this week. Aussie is just a terrible instrument to trade at the moment. Just about holding on to the daily day 21. Oil, I am long the oil. I bought the oil at the 80 area on Friday. We're currently 80.72. There's a hammerite bar, potential tweezer bottoms here. In other words, we've got two hammers down there. But any close under 80, and of course we are potentially going to drop to 75, 70. We are in a clear downtrend, so I'm just looking to see if this hammer can work and we can break higher up here and go and revisit 83.50 is the next area of resistance. If we can get going, then 85, 87.50, etc. If we can wind up, if this little squeeze down here works, then we could get up here fairly fast. Otherwise, if we go sideways, a little dip to the upside, could see that sink lower. So it's either a bearish consolidation or a bullish consolidation, and we're going to know which depending on where we close on Monday in particular. But like I said, I'm banking on the oil bottoming here and pushing up to the upside. The weekly is the most oversold it's been on the RSI front since 2009. So I'm looking to see if the selling is done, but I am appreciating the fact that this is a clear downtrend. We pushed down here, consolidated under the 50, pushed down, consolidated, dropped. Any push to the upside was sold into, sold into, sold into, and then we just got Signet just wound our way down here. Okay, so we consolidated here and dropped, consolidated here and dropped. So, you know, I'm clearly in a counter trend trade, but my position size is relevant to that position, and I will only add to it and increase my position size if we start to get a close above 81. Right, and that's how I handle reversals if we are about to witness a reversal. Right, the premium video I will cover stocks and go into greater detail about a couple of the commodities I like the look of. So enjoy what's left of your weekend, and do join me at Traders Roundtable. We'll look at some bigger picture work and look at the price action that we witnessed on Monday. But do bear in mind, I repeat once again, the US have pulled their clocks back an hour. Alright, bye for now, and look forward to seeing you again.